But to see the capital of the United States overrun is a very moving sight and a very disturbing sight. And I think it's indicative of how serious this has gotten in the country. And I think there was a lot of time this year where people were like, oh, this is sentiment.
Right.
This is no longer sentiment. There are not to make fun or even discount how serious this is. The shit stains of this country have taken our Capitol building. These are the inbred redneck fucks of America. And I'm not talking about the right as a whole, a tiny percentage of the fringe right. Similar to the tiny percentage of the fringe left that destroyed buildings during the BLM protests.
Right.
This is fucked. This is fucked and is disturbing. And I got off the phone with my brother-in-law just now, who has been deployed multiple times to defend this country, and he is almost in tears over this.
Right.
It's disgusting. And now what we've also seen is Trump has taken aim at Mike Pence. So the Pence-Trump relationship era has come to an end. It looks like Pence is ordering these people to stand down and to leave the Capitol building and to act responsibly. Trump will not make the same tweet.
And this all started because they tried to.
So what's happening right now is today was, I believe, the day that the Electoral College votes were being counted, and it was not. Well, so the Georgia runoff happened last night, but long story short, this is all happening during the time of this final decision-making around who will be the next president of the United States. Obviously, we know that the elected president is going to be Biden. Trump has repeatedly claimed fraudulent election, this what is now being looked at as a conspiracy theory. Was the election perfect? Absolutely not. Was there problems with voting machines? Maybe. But the Supreme Court has said there's not enough here. The state courts have said there's not enough here, and that there is a president-elect. Now, what you're seeing is Trump's continued fiery rhetoric compelling these people to storm our fucking federal buildings. A crime which he tweeted a couple months ago would be punishable by 10 years in prison when it was done to statues.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so now, the question will be, will he have that same fiery rhetoric towards the people who have now stormed, assaulted police officers? I want to make it clear, I condemned any kind of violence at BLM timing too. If you broke into buildings, if you assaulted cops during the BLM protests, you're a piece of fucking shit. You are a piece of shit. I'm sorry. And if you're doing it today, you're a piece of shit. And so a lot of good people are condemning this completely, but it's a scary time. And
2021 not off to the best start. Fuck, to put it lightly, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
We didn't want to start on such a heavy note. Andre, we apologize. And by the way, welcome to Impaulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. I got an intro for you. I'll read it here shortly.
Thanks,
but it is tough when the world around you is at this particular moment quite literally falling, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to address it, and it is sad. I am so optimistic for the day where we can get past this nonsense and America once again becomes united.
It's just honestly, and I know there's two sides, and I know that me even talking about it will piss people off, but like, regardless of what side you're on right now, this is just embarrassing for us. The world is watching and laughing and looking at a very weakened America. We are weaker than we've ever been before since maybe the Civil War. Everyone is mad. Everyone is divided. And it's just a really disgusting time. And honestly, like if your only hope is not that we start to remedy this divide, then you are un-American. You are not a real American. The only thing I want deep in my core is for this to stop, for this embarrassing era of American history to come to an end and for us to start to heal as a country. And if that is not your only hope here, then we've got a bigger issue than it seems.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.